We went as far as we could go with Claire, Owen, and Maisie, hell, probably even further, and the series attempts to get out of the holes written by the previous two films, with dinosaurs now being a rare occurrence in human-inhabited places. We also get exclusively new characters, who once again are thinly written. But at least we have arguably the two best actors in the series, Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali, playing mercenaries hired by a shady pharmaceutical company to extract blood from the largest sea, land, and air dinosaurs. Though only one of these is actually a dinosaur, despite what the film's one paleontologist character says about them. It's a refreshingly simple story given the dumpster fire that the last two feature-length films started. And it features some of the most exciting dinosaur set pieces to date, leaning into the horror of the original film more than most of the sequels do. We get a lot of Mosasaurus action in scenes that remind you a bit of Jaws, and the T-Rex scene in the river is excellent. It's very easy to see which characters are going to die. We know pretty early on who the human villain is, so we're just waiting to see him get killed. Two characters on the team are never properly introduced, so we know they're not long for this movie. The one does actually make it a lot further than I'd have expected. In addition to the main team, we eventually have a family thrown in with them for the required child in danger trope, and there's one character here who initially seems like he's going to die, but who redeems himself fairly early on. I don't like the family. For most of the movie, they're separated from the team, and with the exception of the T-Rex scene, their scenes are ones you'd want to fast forward through. The little girl does befriend an Aqualops that she names Dolores, and these scenes are surprisingly amusing, though they don't go anywhere.
The reason why our relationship is so good in the movie is because I was scared, and she just happened to crawl along and help me.
Since it's small, you'd kind of think that she befriended a juvenile, and that the animal's mother would come and save the day or something. But no, I believe this is fully grown, too. The climax involves more genetically modified dinosaurs, and I just hate this shit. These are the worst ones in the series. The D-Rex is far more kaiju than it is dinosaur. I just hate the look of it. The Raptor/Pteranodon hybrid is a bit more enjoyable, but the recreation of the raptors in the kitchen scene from the original just rings hollow. The T-Rex only gets one scene, and the Velociraptors only get about 10 seconds of screen time, resigned to the background. I'd have actually preferred them not to have Velociraptors at this point. Just let Blue and her daughter be the last ones, and let us know that they're still out there living. Don't give them this fate. I like Johansson in this movie quite a bit.
I have been trying to, edge my way into a Jurassic film for 3 decades.
Yes, her tragic backstory doesn't go anywhere, neither does Mahershala Ali's story about his young child, but I like the relationship between Zora and Henry. I like that she's a badass mercenary who's done a ton of illegal shit, but she's still got a heart and a conscience, and I like that Henry's overcome with wonder to see these animals in a mostly natural habitat. I like that there's a shout out to him having studied under Alan Grant, too. The set pieces with real animals are outstanding, though if you're like me, you will be disappointed by the lack of attention to the classics. The scenes with the hybrids are generic monster movie stuff like so many of the sequels fall into. It's a well-directed movie. It looks great. Several scenes are genuinely tense. It's just very poorly written.